Floridians know the cost of hurricane destruction. Last season, we got lucky. But luck doesn't protect your home. Fortunately, Storm Smart has dependable custom hurricane protection products. Hurricane screens, accordion shutters, aluminum roll-down shutters, flood mitigation systems. Because protected beats lucky every time. Be safe, be smart, be Storm Smart.
Streaming from the Tampa Bay 28 Weather Center in Studio A, this is Dennis Phillips Live. Brought to you by Storm Smart. Protect every opening of your home.
How you doing, everybody? It is a Tuesday night edition of Dennis Phillips Live. We are not live on the spot tonight because as I look over, the Bolts are taking on the habitants of Montreal, the Montreal Canadiens, and it looks as though there is no score, last I checked, probably about midway through the first period. So I don't think my cough is coming back. I'm telling myself my cough is not coming back. A little bit of a fight going on here, and as I'm looking over here, yep, still no score. Yep, exactly halfway through the first period, and the Bolts are on a power play. So there you go. Good to see you guys today. We got a lot of stuff we're going to go over, and a lot of it, believe it or not, is weather related. So, excuse me. So that's a rarity. I mean, we are going to go in other directions, of course, as always. But you know, this is really weird because this is now the second straight day that my Facebook page has been acting kind of funky, and the comments are not updating on my page. I have to hit refresh for them to come in. So that's kind of weird. So give me some comments, and when I hit refresh, they all show up, but really strange. Are you guys having problems with it as well? Or is it just our computer, or maybe my... Greetings from Antarctica. Eric is in Antarctica. You know, and even if you're not, hey, I'm okay. That's pretty awesome. So, I don't know why. Yeah, they're not updating. That's the weirdest thing. So now, let me, hold on. If I go to my Restream page, I probably will see things up. No, I'm not even seeing that either. Read and reply. So this is odd. This is peculiar. Instagram is there. I definitely see some Instagram folks here as well. This cough. So one of our workers here, one of our directors, Derek, just came in. And this is something, and we're doing a ton of weather in the community stuff. You may have noticed I'm live tomorrow night at Feeding Tampa Bay. I'll be live next Tuesday at the Threshers game, the Clearwater Threshers, the Phillies single A team. And always love going out there. That is probably one of my family's favorite places to go, even more so than the Trop, because I love outdoor baseball, and I know after last year, you know, that was always a funny thing for me, because for the longest time, I want outdoor baseball. I don't like being in the Trop. After 2 months of outdoor baseball over at Steinbrenner Field, people are like, I miss the Trop. I want my 72 degrees. We are never happy, are we? So anyway, but I love the heat. I love outdoor baseball. I don't mind sweating. Matter of fact, when we would have my daughter's softball games, you know, all the parents would be huddled under the tents and everything. And I would always be outside, not being antisocial intentionally, just liking to sit out in the sun, looking up at the sun, getting sun. That is who I am. I love the heat. The hotter, the better. So I don't mind the outdoor baseball. And so what we do is we go to Threshers games all the time. And there's lots of minor league games, you know, whether it's Lakeland with the Tigers, you know, whether it's Bradenton, whether it's Sarasota, whether it's Dunedin. There's so many awesome places in our area to watch minor league baseball for a couple of bucks. And they have days where hot dogs are $1 and beer $1. I mean, it's just a great deal all around. So anyway, next Tuesday, I will be live there as it's their home opener for the Threshers. But yeah, definitely I'm not getting updates on this as well. So let's do some hellos. I don't know why my Facebook page isn't. Let me see here. Maybe I need to click something. Live chat is clicked. It's only been on for the last 2 days, and it's on this computer. So interesting. Anyway, Mary Roberts, how you doing? Good to see you. Linda, Anna Maria Island. Oh, no, I lied. Linda's saying hi to Kathy, Anna Maria, and Denise, as well as Jules. Deborah Sue, no problems there. So your stuff is scrolling, but mine is not. Alexis from Feather Sound, very nice to see you, and it was nice to see you at the Sugar Stand Festival as well. Last Friday, we were live out there. It was quite an event, amazing event. The folks there are so awesome. We had Lisa Chandler was out there, helped us on our live shot for DPL. It was great. Michael, how you doing? Good to see you. Yours is doing the same. Mary's is doing the same. So maybe it is a Facebook thing on some certain browsers. Nancy in Clearwater, good to see you. Scott, I do see this in Newport. See, they don't scroll. Like, they'll all be there, and if I hit refresh, everything updates, but they're not scrolling real time for some reason with me. Don't know why. So Linda, how are you? Good to see you. Denise, as always, Lexington, Kentucky's in the house with Ken. But Antarctica, that was pretty awesome. I don't even know if it's real or not, but I love it. And it is still no score. The Bolts did not score in their power play. Matter of fact, it looks like the Canadians have a two-man advantage, Canadians have a two-man advantage. That's not a good thing. And they've still not scored. So anyway, all right. So Thomas is on the East Coast dying to see the launch tomorrow. You know what? Let's talk about that, shall we? So, and the Bolts just cleared it, back up to center ice. All right, so here is a look at the launch guide, if you will, all right, for tomorrow for the Artemis, all right? Some people were saying that it was just, this was too small to read. I don't know. I mean, I'm with you. Let me hit refresh, by the way, because gosh, this is driving me crazy. I wonder if I use a different browser, if I'll be able to see your comments. Yeah, Anna Maria, it's not that there's a delay. It's that they're not scrolling. So San Salvador, Virginia and San Salvador is in the house. Alexis, yes, it was awesome in there. The World Number 7 sand sculpture was amazing. So yes, it was great to meet you as well. Tammy and West Chase, good to see you. Raymond's scrolling. So it's got to be a computer issue. Okay. So yeah, it must be something in our computer that is causing this to not scroll. Anyway, whatever. All right, so there's a look at the visibility range. So obviously, if you look at, the main, where the plus sign is, where the launch is scheduled at around 6:24 tomorrow, I believe? And you look at each number to the left on the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And you look at the numbers, and if you live in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, looks like it goes through Eastern Hillsborough County, and that would be the launch plus 30 seconds. So you'll see it from the launch plus 30 seconds, all right? And then you go to 4, which is Pinellas County, all the way along the coast. That would be the launch plus 40 seconds. So the track is taking it east. It is not taking it over our area or over the state. The track is taking it more to the east. But if we have some breaks in the cloud cover, which we will, we absolutely will have some breaks, but it is not, Raymond's at the Cape. How you doing, Raymond? So Heidi's is not scrolling as well. This is interesting. I wonder if there is, Tom, I wonder if there is something going on. How's the weather tomorrow for landing in Tampa around 4 Virginia? You will be good. To make it scroll, raise it up on your computer. Now, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it, Kurt. Mine normally scrolls. It always does. But for whatever reason, it is not, and it has not for 2 days now on my computer. And I don't know why. Anyway, so there's a look at the visibility. We'll get into what Futurecast is showing coming up in just a minute. And the Canadiens did score. So it is 1-0 Montreal. Canadiens are up 1-0 with 6:42 left in the first period. All right, so radar looks good. There, one little shower has popped up in Levy County. That's one county up north of Citrus County, so around Cedar Key. There have been a few showers that have been going on up there. So what I have to do to get this to see your comments, and again, it happened last night too. I noticed that. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a good question, Jules. Let me look on my phone. Let me look on my phone and see if it does it. Because I'm guessing it's a computer issue. I'm guessing it is. All right, let's see. Click into it on my phone, and let's see if it scrolls on my phone. I suspect it probably will, but let's see. All right, so anyway, there's a look at radar. You got those showers going on. Yep, it's scrolling on my phone. So it's definitely a computer issue here at the station on this browser, because it is scrolling on my phone. And Leisha's saying it's okay too, as is Kim. We broke a record today, guys. We hit 88 degrees. Now, I will tell you, we were talking about this earlier. You know, I like it hot. I do. I like the hot weather. I also like it when it's 70 and beautiful. But if I had to choose, so I'm curious what you think about that. If you had to, is it still 1-0? Oh, no, the Bolts tied it up. Tied it up 1-1. So there you go. 6:19 left in the first period. If you're interested in watching the game, as always, we are live on the spot where DPL is when the Bolts are not playing, or women's hockey is sometimes on as well. But we, you may have heard, are the official broadcast partner and home of the Tampa Bay Lightning on the spot. So tonight we are just on streaming. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. I was trying to get us on TikTok today, but I'm running into some issues. TikTok has a proprietary deal where they require you to use kind of like their own streaming stuff. So I've had trouble with that. Haven't been able to do it. Lynn, how you doing in Newport Richie? Good to see you. Yeah, it's definitely working on my phone. It is scrolling on my phone as I'm looking down here on my phone. So anyway, all right, so we did break a record today in Tampa, hit 88 degrees. 88 degrees. Right now we're 83 in Tampa, 81 in Clearwater, 82 in St. Pete, Bradenton at 78, Riverview 79, Wesley Chapel 79. It is a break-free zone, Jules. You are correct. So, yeah, it's not the internet. It is the computer, and it's not the setting because I'm in the account on both. So it's got to be something with our browser. And it just started yesterday. So, I mean, I think maybe somebody might have changed the setting on something. Or, like you said, Mary, maybe it's a glitch. Jessica said she had to go out and go back in to see it scroll. See, I did too. I went out to go back in, and it's not scrolling for me. Anyway, they're the highs today. Broke the record in Tampa, 88. Sarasota, also 88. St. Pete, 87. 87 in Brooksville, 88 Crystal River. Notice it's hotter on the coast than it is inland. Why would that be? Because we've had that easterly flow. And what can happen when you have an easterly wind, so maybe, yeah, it is chrome, Leah. So maybe it is a Chrome issue. I'll have to ask our web guys. 87 in Brooksville, 87, 85 in Zephyr Hills. All right. Today, right now, Tampa, 83 degrees, the dew point 59. Humidity 44%, really not too terribly bad. And there it is. Going to a break, 4:29 left in the first period. Bolts and Canadians tied at 1. 88 the high today, the record 87. That dates back to 1912. Isn't that kind of crazy? So what are you guys seeing? Dennis, are you aware of what's going on with Scripps News and ABC? I am not. I am not familiar. I have not heard anything. Is that something new today? Because I have not, do tell. But do tell, Natalie, if there's something going on that I have not heard of. Because I don't, Bridget, hi, Bridget, I've not seen you a lot lately. I'm on my phone as well. It's working fine. Anyway, there's the record dating back to 1912. Couple of showers going on Citrus County, or north of Citrus County. And, you know, I mean, it could be a Facebook thing as well, where it works on mobile and not on the computer. Okay, there you go. That's the question. Is anybody watching on a computer and it is scrolling? Can't get ABC on your TV, Natalie. So, what do you use? Edward, how you doing? Do you use like how are you watching it? Are you watching on cable or what? All right, so that's my next question. Oh, Michael, that is quite the controversy for a lot of folks. So yeah, it is not scrolling on Tammy's computer. It is not scrolling on my computer. Mary, it is not scrolling on her laptop. We may be onto something, folks. The phones are scrolling, but it doesn't look, at least so far of the people I'm talking to, the laptops. Okay, Natalie, Xfinity. Yeah, that happens sometimes with cable companies. Yeah, so right now, what it looks like, it might be, you know what? I got an idea. I'm going to log into Facebook on the other computer here and see if it works on this computer. Because on the phones, it's scrolling. All right, here we go. I'm on this computer. All right. Oh, you know what? I can show you. Watch this. This computer, ooh, will the audio mess it up? Let me cut the audio off on this one because I don't want to cause it to. All right, here we go. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if this, let me check my IFB because I don't want to blow you guys out here on this. But we're troubleshooting. We're trying to come up if there's if we got a little Facebook glitch. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and take this. All right, get my little IFB thing in so I can hear so I won't cause problems with the audio. All right, here we go. Okay, now look on the right side. Look on the comments. See, we get the, the likes, but we are not seeing, I'm doing this myself, we are not seeing the comments scrolling. And this is another computer. See that? Let me see. Yep. So here's what's happening. I just saw a comment on my phone, but it did not change on the computer. And now we're looking at infinite, things. I'll scroll, I'll refresh. We don't want to do that again. But we just proved it. Science, guys. We pulled some troubleshooting, so we figured it out. So it is a computer issue with Facebook, is my guess. Because this computer and this computer are not connected. They both did not scroll. Phones are scrolling. And y'all are saying that phones are scrolling, but computers are not. Kelly, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's get back to weather. All right. You know what we have not done in a long time? We like haven't had to ban anybody, and I kind of miss it. I mean, I do. My hand has had a chance to heal. I broke my hand last year hitting this thing. It's a true story. So many times I hit the ban button, and I haven't had to in such a... You told me that 20 minutes ago. I don't... Mary, if you told me, how could I see it if it wasn't scrolling? Right? It's like if you're in a forest and a tree falls and you're not there to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Don't you cop attitude with me, Mary. Okay? Okay, let's get back. All right, we're going to look back at weather. All right, so got a little bit of rain in Hernando County, or rather not Hernando County. Abby, let's see if I can get myself banned. Yeah, Mary, come on. You better watch yourself. You know me, sometimes I'm in that mood. All right, so there's a look at futurecast. 1 or 2 showers are still possible this evening. Possibility. But overall, it's going to be pretty dry. And tomorrow will be as well. All right, but for the launch, let's go ahead and, or the scheduled launch, I mean, there it is right there. Mary's like crawling away now shortly. You know, I will tell you, over the years that we've been doing this, every now and again we've lost somebody who's been pretty loyal just because they get a little saucy, just a little bit too, you know, a little bit too much. I'm not saying that's Mary, but I'm just saying, you know, there's that OG privilege. That's exactly what it is. It's OG privilege. You're like, well, I've been here from day one, so I can say whatever I want to. Yeah. So anyway, that's Mary right now as she's crawling away. All right, let's get back to it. Julian, how you doing? Nice to see you. Okay. Anna Maria, you know what? You're going to get on my list too. FYI, stinking hot is something that I have used for 20 years on TV. You know what? Sorry, but I have. It's an expression I've used forever. So nice try, Anna Maria. Since we're not on TV tonight, I'm going to start banning OG people. You know what? Can I ban people for one day? I would, but I can't find comments on this thing. Hold on, let me look at this. Let me look. Anna Maria. Where is she? Let's see. Ban from page, ban from stream, ban from all live stream. Suspend for 15 minutes. Oh, now that is an interesting opportunity right there. That, you know what? You know what? You know what? Gone. Anna Maria is gone for 15 minutes. How about that? How you like them apples? How you like them apples? Right there. 15 minutes. Gone. Now, it's 7:52. I think she can still watch, but she can't comment, maybe. So I'm curious if at 8:07 it does go away. It's a great question. We'll find out. No, I got Anna Maria. Mary, she, see, Mary was like saying, I'm just crawling out. She was, you know, like, sorry. Anna Maria's like, ah. So she's gone. All right, anyway, let's get back to where we were. Oh, that's fun. This is going to open up a whole new thing for me. If I can suspend people for 15 minutes without banning them for life or the afterlife, that opens up so much more opportunity and way better television in my mind. All right. Exactly, Christina. Break out the popcorn. Bridget's right. I banned the ban button buyer. That is some serious alliteration. Because Anna Maria actually sent, now that one's gone because it broke. I had to buy new ones. But Anna Maria actually sent the first ban button. And look, she hasn't commented. So maybe it works. I'm going to get a text. You watch this. Hold on, let me look. Now I'm just intrigued. Nope, no text, not yet. Okay. All right. All right, let's get back to the 15-minute banning is awesome. That is going to open up so many opportunities. How you doing, Annie? Good to see you. All right, I still got to hit refresh for this thing to work. So this is definitely a Facebook thing. It scripts news to watch ABC. I'm not sure, Linda. It's not an addiction, Abby, but it is certainly something that I like. Oh, she did. She texted me. I am in all caps. So much trouble. So, Anna Maria, what actually happens? This is interesting. So what happens? Does it not let you? Is it grayed out? Well, you can't answer because you're banned. But maybe at some point in like 8 minutes, you can answer us and let us know what it feels like to be on that edge, that side of being banned, but only for 15 minutes. I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very intrigued by this. All right. Anyway, there's a look at radar. Tomorrow night, 6:24, scheduled launch. Definitely a chance. We are live every night at 7:30, Nicole. Every night at 7:30. All right. And then Thursday, I do think rain chances go up a little bit more. This is the way it's going to play out, okay? This is the way it plays out. We have the same setup over the next several days, and that setup is right here. Ridge of high pressure, right? You got your high out here, and you got southeast flow, all right? That's not going to change. So the only thing that does change is the amount of moisture to work with. And on Thursday, the moisture increases a little bit. So there's Friday. Now she's calling me a punk. Jules knows, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. That's right. She can't answer because she's banned. That's just too, oh boy, this is I don't know, it's just a refreshing 15 minutes. It's like, I enjoy this. Anyway, look at the front that's going to come next Tuesday. Now, there's the Euro, there's the GFS. They both bring a front in next Tuesday and cool us down a little bit. But the Euro is still, look what the Euro is still doing. The Euro still spins up a little something, not this weekend, but next weekend. So, yeah, there's your cold front. Christina asked about a cold front. There's the cold front. There's the GFS, there's the Euro. And the Euro does try to develop a little low pressure down in the Bahamas next weekend. We will see. Thank you, Nicole. Very kind. So if you look at our area, watch this. I wonder if Anna Maria is having heart palpitations with this. I can't post. I can't talk. What am I going to do? I'll tell you what she's going to do. She's texting me. All right, so there's Wednesday. So right here is about the time. Right here is about the time. So between then and the launch time, there will be a few showers out there. I don't think it's going to cause a problem on the East Coast, but I do think it's going to cause some problems for visibility for us. See, Abby, on the mobile is working fine with me. It's refreshing by itself. And then Thursday, there comes a good chance of some rain as moisture comes in. So that's Thursday. And then we look good all the way through Easter. Cold front comes next Tuesday, and we're going to see temperatures drop back down. Now, I'm going to talk about El Nino coming up and hurricane season, but streamers are going to be gone in 15 seconds. So streamers, you will not be able to see if and when Anna Maria ever comes back, so you can watch on Facebook. So I'm waiting with bated breath as I continue to get nasty texts. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night on our next edition of Dennis Phillips Live. Okay, so we are continuing. Let's go back. Let's see if she's texted me anything mean. Keep it. You are in so much trouble. Keep it up, punk. You got my jersey up now. Oh, here's what it says. Oh. All right, stand by. I got to show you this. I was wondering what it says. Now we know. I will show you. because none of the good people on here have been banned. So they don't know. But see, the only people who have been banned are the ones, well, you know, the ones who kind of, you know, get under my skin a little bit, right? So it says, can you see this? Your comment was removed. Anna Maria, go get him, Mary. And after he used your stinking hot phrase on air. As I said, I've used that phrase for 20 years. A moderator removed this comment for violating community rules. That's right, Anna Maria, you violated community rules. How about that? But I think you can still watch, right? Pretty sure you can still watch. I would not ban you if you couldn't watch. That wouldn't be very nice. Linda, 15 minutes got to feel like forever for Anna Maria. Austin, how you doing? Nice to see you. All right, let's go back. Go back to some weather. We are still doing some weather. All right. So the moisture builds as we showed you. Like look, here's the, I'll show you again. Here's the Euro. Right here. So that is 8 p.m. on Thursday night. Here's 2 p.m. on Thursday. So the pattern is the same. The flow is the same. The only difference is the amount of moisture. Oh, Anna Maria, Anna Maria just texted me. Oh, I'm watching with big eyeballs. So I wonder what's going to happen in 15 minutes. She'll be able to comment again. It's awesome. All right, anyway, there's 2 p.m. There's 8 p.m. And then there's overnight. So there's a slug of moisture that's going to come in Thursday, increasing the rain chances a little bit. Here's Friday. Friday, not as much, but we still have this. Look, guys, this is kind of like a summer pattern. It's kind of like a summer pattern. The difference is, B-dubs, what the heck did I just walk in? So if we had this pattern in the middle of July, we'd be getting strong thunderstorms every day. But it's not July. It's the end of March, early April. So any rain that we get with this kind of a pattern is a bonus because we don't normally see it very much. Marie, how you doing? Good to see you. So we have concluded that this is a PC issue with Facebook where the comments are not scrolling on their own. Mobile, they are scrolling just fine. So should we text Mark Zuckerberg and tell him, let him know? Anna Marie, why don't you do that? She can't because she's not here. That's right. I keep forgetting. Marie, again, good to see you. You have been warned, Carol. I was in Facebook jail for a month, and I hated it. Danielle, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay. So it's the Jersey girls in Florida. Denise and Anna Maria are sticking together. And then here's Easter Sunday. Looks good. And then here comes the front. There's Jules is in. So your comments are scrolling. There's 8 a.m. on Monday. There's, not on the web page, not scrolling. Correct. The web page is not scrolling for me as well, but on the phone it is. And I tried 2 different computers and it's not scrolling on either one. So there you have it. I think her ban might be over, right? Was it 15 minutes? I think she can, it's 8:02 now. So she might be able, I mean, I can't wait for this one. This is awesome. Everybody's waiting to see if Anna Maria comes back. All right. So there's Virginia, 3 a.m. flight. Why? Why, Virginia? All right. And then the front pushes down to the south where we get some drier air. When is Julian's last? Oh, it's Jillian. I think it's this week. I think it's this week, Danielle. Makes me very sad. I love Jillian. Pam, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, so anyway, there's the front that comes through, and then look at the moisture building down south as the Euro does try to develop a little something down south. People, Anna Maria, where are you? Maybe, do I have to unban her? I don't think so. I don't think I do. It should just drop off, right? Jamia, what happened to Saturday? I'll go back to Saturday. right? Saturday is going to be just like Friday, by the way. Everybody's wondering what happened to Anna Maria. Can she come back? Is she stuck in a time warp of some sort? Okay, anyway, here's Saturday morning right here. Deb, how you doing in Clearwater? Good to see you. All right, 8:07. She said she's commented twice. No, it hasn't shown up. Not in the feed, it hasn't, Anna Maria. She just gave me a little Weisenheimer comment. She called me a dip. She's like, I've commented twice, dip. Well, you know what? That's another 15-minute ban when you come back. Who do you think you are calling me dip? Anyway, they're not showing up. So if you are commenting, they're going into somewhere else. Here's Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Christina, you're right. That's what's happening. All right, there is 2 p.m. on Saturday. So again, a few light showers are possible. We'll go back. 8 a.m. on Saturday, 2 p.m. on Saturday. Abby's going through withdrawal. Anna Maria, can't see you. No, don't ban her again. No. She's going through withdrawal. And then there's 8 p.m. on Saturday. Nicole, how you doing? No, Kay. You know what? Kay just brought up a really good question. All right, and an actual question. No, you have not done anything wrong. Look. All right. First of all, this is totally in jest. The only time we ban people is if they're really rude, or they get political, or they spam. That's it. People can pretty much say whatever they want to. They don't have to agree with us. They don't have to agree with me. It's okay. That's what this communication and this forum is supposed to be. I don't expect everybody to agree with what I'm saying. By the way, what fun would that be anyway? I like to stir the pot too much. So I'm all about if there's disagreements. No, my initial Carol is DMP. My middle name is Michael. So you may now have to approve her comments. Well, if so, they're not showing up on my feed. Here, I'm going to scroll back and see. Oh, man, it's just always something. Wisconsin, Kalina, Wisconsin, how you doing? Let me see. No, I am not seeing anything from Anna Maria. But if it's out at 8:07, that's coming up in like 1 minute. So anyway, as I was saying, the only other time, one other time you would get banned is if you use the words stay in your lane or stick to the weather. That one will get it too, all right? Stick to the weather. Because Jules knows my sports knowledge rivals my weather knowledge. I am a sport guy. And you know what? Anybody who's a huge sports fan, we all are. We follow it all the time. We live our lives around sports, so we know, right? And if you're a sports fan or a fan of anything, a movie fan, a Broadway play fan, whatever, a butterfly fan, you know a lot about it. And I've learned that over the years, having done this for 40 years now. 40 years. Most sportscasters that I've worked with don't know any more about sports than anybody else. They like sports, they enjoy it, they like to talk about it, like a lot of us do, and that happens to be their job. But they aren't any more knowledgeable about sports than at least most of them that I know. Almost all of them that I've ever worked with don't know anything more about sports than anybody else. They just like it, right? So anyway, if somebody says, stick to the weather, that's a ban. That not only is that a ban from the stream, that's a ban from my page. That's the one that gets under my crop. She's back. Wait a minute, she's back. Wait a minute, wait. She's back! Yes, she is back. Oh, Anna Maria. So it was. So it was a 15-minute ban, and automatically you get back in. Well, young lady, I hope you've learned your lesson, okay? Because I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. You know what? With my kids, often they have said, you know, when dad gets mad, they deal with it. But when they feel like you're disappointed in them, that's when it hits home a little bit more, as opposed to being angry. So yeah. So Anna Maria, kind of disappointed in you, all right? I know you think that Mary came up with that expression, but no, she didn't. All right, Crooked Thumb. I just got off the phone with the folks from Crooked Thumb this evening. The Rule 7 debut of the Pale Ale will be coming out the day before Memorial Day. So I think that's, she just said, oh, brother. A little smarmy. Not gonna lie, it's a little smarmy. I don't know. Yes, we have a date. It is May 24th. May 24th is the Crooked Thumb meet and greet, where they debut the Rule Number 7 Pale Ale, and usually it's 3 o'clock. Usually it's 3 o'clock. Do you know how tempted I am? Honestly, do you really know how tempted I am? I mean, you know what? Denise, man, Bridget, I think you're right. What is going on? What is... Denise, where's the 15-minute? That's all right. But you guys, come on. All right. There's a look at Futurecast. I think we've covered that part, right? The air behind the front will be back down to normal on Tuesday, upper 70s, to around 80 degrees. So back to where we're supposed to be. Christina, maybe you're right. Well, I'm with you, Jules. I mean, yeah. Now Kim brought up also one other thing about Jules thinks she needs to be banned too. This 15-minute ban is going to open up so many wonderful opportunities in my life. All right. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the guac story. I don't ban people for this, but look, this is kind of what we do, right? I mean, there's times, look, let me be really clear about something. When there is weather going on, when there's real weather, when there's upheaval going on, when there's disruptive weather, when there's threatening weather, we will be serious. We will talk weather all the time. We will tell you guys what you need to know. We will hold you by the hand, and we will get you through that weather event. When there's not, we ban you. If you get smarmy, all right? So the guac thing. So we'll be talking about something kind of like what we've just been doing for the last 15 minutes, and somebody will come on and they'll be like, all caps, weather, or where's the weather? Now, this is a two-part question. A lot of times they'll get in 20 minutes. The show starts at 7:30. We might have 10 minutes of straight weather, which when we have a guest, that's what we do if you've noticed. When we have a guest, we do 10 minutes of solid weather, and then we have a break or two, and then we get into our guest. So when there's real weather going on, we will be talking about it. But when there isn't, we go off on tangents. And when someone comes in and they're like, well, how come you're not doing weather? Well, first of all, you probably missed it. We did weather. And oh, by the way, if you walk into a movie 20 minutes late and you miss the first 20 minutes, do you yell up at the projector operator and say, hey, can you re-rack that movie and start it from the beginning because I got in 20 minutes late? There's not a better example than that one right there. Literally. That is a perfect example. You were in the popcorn line or you were running late and you walked in 20 minutes late and you walked in front of 3 or 4 people to find your seat who's sitting there watching the movie. And, sometimes things happen, right? You're late. And you're looking up and you're like, wait a minute, that person's already dead? Wait, what happened? Or they're just, and you look up at the projector operator and they're screaming at him, all caps, hey, start it over, I'm late. All right? That's kind of my take on that. So, the guac comment is, if you were going to somebody's house and you don't really know them that well, if you're a really good friend, then you might. But if you're just going into a house or a party or whatever, and somebody has chips and salsa out, and you want guac, but they have chips and salsa out there, that's what they're serving. Do you go up to the person that you don't really know that well or the person who's running the party and say, hey, where's the guac? In all caps. Hey, where's the guac? Probably not. If you do, you're rude. All right? So that's when there's people say, where's the guac? No, I'm not spicy, B-dubs. We're just kind of talking, right? Because someone asked, they don't want to get banned. So look, we don't ban people on well, I do kind of ban people on a whim, sometimes like Anna Maria or like Denise. Where's Denise on here? So we kind of do, but it's always in jest. So, and that's all. And one other thing, if there's real weather, again, if there's disruptive weather, still 1-1, 16 minutes left in the second period rather. It's going to take a lot to get banned because people want and need to know what that particular situation is doing, right? So we have fun. Well, look, guys, we've been doing this chat thing for like almost 20 years. I mean, actually over 20 years. So the OG people, it really is OG. This is way before Facebook started doing lives, we were broadcasting live streams. So we kind of have that dysfunctional family feel to it at times with Denise and Bridget and Anna Maria and Joel and Steve from Clearwater and all the other folks that are in it. They've been around for a long time, and there's that bickering that goes on, and I'm all for that because it makes the comments interesting. But if people are new to the show and they come in, they're like, where's this? Ain't gonna fly. It'll start with a 15-minute ban. Because that's my new best friend right there. Okay. All right. So what does OG mean? Well, it's actually original gangster, but it's, it just means like the original group, like the group that started any particular thing. And OG is a pretty common expression these days when it comes to that. And it is the best community, Jules. It is. Because even though there's a lot of bickering, what are these ads? Now, Kate, explain me that one, because I don't really know what that is. Are there ads that pop up on the Facebook feed? Because I don't put them there. Facebook probably puts them there if there are. So I have no idea. So actually, hey, did that just scroll by itself? Wait a minute. No, I don't think so. So yeah, if there are ads, I'm curious how that works because I don't have anything on there that has ads on there. You get ads. Jody gets ads. What kind of ads? Jody, like, what are those ads from? Are they? Yeah, Jules says it's Facebook. Phillies lead for now 3-1. Yes, and Michael, do you know who's pitching for the Phils? Remember last year or 2 years ago, I came in from the Threshers game, and they have a young guy. The kid was 19 years old, and he was throwing 99 I mean, the guy was unhittable. I think he pitched 6 innings and he had 13 strikeouts. And his name's Andrew Painter. And he is the definition of phenom. Well, he tore his ACL. And he was out for a year. So I noticed that he is the starter today. I doubt he goes more than 4 innings because, you know, he's young. They don't want to blow his arm out again or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea how long they use him. But the guy is a stud. And like I said, I met him when we went to the game a couple years ago. 19 years old. Out there on the mound throwing 100 almost every pitch with a nasty breaking ball, and nobody could touch him. And he was supposed to be a starter last year, or was it the year before, but tore his arm up. So anyway, that's who's in there. All right. B-Dub said, I just saw an ad for spicy guacamole. That would be hysterical if that's true. I don't believe you, but it would be funny. And it would not surprise me, because I'll be honest, you know, you guys know it happens all the time. The minute you say something, or heaven forbid, Google search, it shows up on every ad on Facebook. Every time. So there is no question. It's not a matter of question about whether they're listening or not. They obviously are, because everybody goes through it, or whether they're following it. And I've no doubt when the terms of agreement comes up and they're updated and you don't want to read it because there's 11 billion words, you scroll through, you hit agree, and it probably says anything from, you know, we can do whatever we want to we'll take your firstborn. I mean, you know we're agreeing to everything to do it. Yeah, we've been doing this since, I think, 2005. I think you're right, Bridget. I think that's about it. We are, Jules, and that's the you know, the world that we are. And I don't even get upset about it anymore, because that's just what it is. That is the world that we're in right now. But it is crazy because remember, like, several years ago, oh, well, you know, I think the phone might be listening, but maybe not. No, there is no doubt now. I mean, because every single thing that we show or talk about shows up on our Facebook feed. All right. Thank you, Blossom. All right, so let's get back to finishing up the weather. So Thursday, I do think the rain coverage will be better. It won't be widespread, but the coverage will be better. Carol, you can just send me a message, but I'm sure it's through Facebook. I'm sure it's through Facebook. Yeah, we were back in 2005, Anna Maria, or even 4. It might have been after Charlie. That was back in the days of Joey. And, you know, he was kind of like a techie kid who helped me figure a lot of that stuff out. So there's the pollen count. Tree pollen is ridiculous, that oak stuff that's everywhere. It's the worst. Gets in the dog's hair everywhere, walks all around the house. Weeds aren't that bad yet. Mold is very low because we obviously have not had any rain, or not much. Partly cloudy tonight. Still 1-1, 11:42 left in the second period, which you can watch the game live on the spot. Channel 17 on Spectrum, 23 on Frontier, 66.1 OTA. There's your forecast for the beach tomorrow. Upper 70s to around 80 degrees. No helicopter sounds, Jules. I took that one off, huh? And catkins. Yeah, that's right, Anna Maria. That's what they were calling it. So it was 05. I met you at the Christmas party that year when I was dating someone that used to work there. Oh, I don't even remember that. So it was 05. And hold on, wait. Lost the 7-day. Go back to the 7. Oh, man. Yeah, let me hot button to the 7-day. All right, here we go. Back to the 7-day. 86 tomorrow. Much like today, I will be live at Feeding Tampa Bay. Thursday, better chance of some rain. Got it, Kay. Yep. Friday, Good Friday. Much like today and tomorrow, just very scattered. Ooh, the helicopter was there for Allie. That's interesting, Jules. Easter Sunday, good weather for the Easter egg hunt. I am so excited. I think I told you this yesterday. All my kids are going to be home for Easter weekend. I am so excited. They're all in town for their grandmother's 90th birthday, but it'll be a little humid, Lynn. I don't think you're going to get too much rain, but there is a chance. I mean, we were looking at Sunday. Here, I'll go back and show you Easter Sunday on the Futurecast. But they're all coming for the birthday, the 90th birthday. Her birthday's April Fool's Day. And I am so excited to see everybody. So there's Easter morning, 8 a.m. on Easter. And then there's 2 p.m., so still not much going on. And then between 2, wait a minute, is that the 5th? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So obviously not much on Easter at all. I think you'll be okay. Next Tuesday, there's your front. Actually, it's Monday now. Monday at 2 p.m., there's Monday night, 8 p.m. Front comes through, moves it all the way through. But going backwards, going back to Thursday, tomorrow, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, there's 8 a.m. on Thursday. Good night, Dominique. And there's 2 p.m. on Thursday, and then there's 8 p.m. on Thursday. So yeah, I think Thursday, while it's not a front, but it is definitely the best chance of some rain. Probably the entire week. Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate it. Thank you. So I think that is, oh, no. Hold on. Let's look at one more thing. We already looked at this, didn't we? No 540 lines for Sean. There is, but it's up in the UP of Michigan. So there's Thursday, there's Friday, there's Saturday, Saturday night, Easter Sunday, there's the front. 540 line actually makes it into the Appalachians on Easter. Front moves through, kind of stalls out. Well, the GFS develops a little low pressure along it. Slows it down. See that? Euro doesn't. The Euro brings it all the way through, and then eventually that front sits there and low pressure develops along it. Just like during hurricane season. Just like during hurricane season. You get a stalled out front somewhere, sometimes tropical systems can develop right along it. Thank you, Linda. Prudy, how you doing? Good to see you. Yes, it was a fun show. And now that I have a 15-minute ban button, my life has meaning. So we will be back tomorrow. I'm live through 6:30 at Feeding Tampa Bay. But Allie, I'll be back here tomorrow. Might have Allie here with me, because Allie's she's scheduled till 8. So maybe I'll have Allie tag team with me, and we can talk about some stuff. So, and then I think we're not back on TV until Friday, because there's more hockey. So we're only on streaming and Facebook tomorrow and Thursday, back on TV on Friday. And next week, there's hockey like almost every day. I think we're only on DPL broadcast one day. So it'll give me a lot more opportunity to use the ban button. So exciting. So you guys have a great night, and we will see you on tomorrow night's edition of Dennis Phillips Live. See you guys.